Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dr. Ren's TV on TikTok, on Facebook, and also on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Dr. Ren TV. The subscription is free. You don't have to pay anything. Support Papa Ghana by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Ebusia ene ensempano amede bro no. Emu kama. Ensempani nyina wa hase. Tibomodia. Tell a friend to tell a friend, say, Dr. Ren, Papa Ghana, matna kunyem. Atamfu beko low battery. Otami ewu. D sexy, D red. Dr. Ren. Enzima kotokode shie paaneme. Ebusia nkomoba na ekoso. Esi otumfo akwa kodu Canada. Is that the truth? Is that the real story? Me the information nyina bema wa hase. Ebie yeteti about Ken Ofori-Atta. You see the Court of United States of America are granting the residence permit. There in the womb, and Sembe and Kofo Eka Faho, and also Medibema. Sansuna Ohine Kennedy Akumpre Kwe Japan, Odnanoa to Afari in and also Medibema. But that's okay. Kika politics here. I've told you, Bibi Obagajo say, men politics because politics is an English word which simply means talking about your nation or mind your own assem. So if you love your country, you must get involved and talk about Ghana. That is why when I mount on this platform, you don't see me doing personal attack on people. Because I'm not here to compete with any person. I'm here because of Mada Ghana, a professional journalist, and I've been doing this for many years. It's up to you to agree or disagree. Also, asem ba ko a me pese me catch on say yenu yanom nkranfo kan asem bi se ka agbabosane ebo hu gba ohi je sa asem ye ka kire wa onso to obo ase na onso ka kire wo hu. Is that the truth? If it's the truth, you walk with it. If it's the truth, you run with it. If it is not the truth, try and find the truth of the matter. And indeed, without wasting your time and my time and our time, this is the truth and the fact. Dr. Ren, me amini otumfo nyame kese me ame wofa wakopiem ewo Canada. Na idea na ni kopiem wo Canada. Ose otrofo se me dance ni ewo abrochire. Nti ebekwa akwa se na nyame kese akopiem ewo Canada ana se onkopiem ewo Canada. What is the news making rounds of this good news about Royal Majesty Nana Otumfo Nyame Kesi? Mede nkomoni nyina mede be ma ewa hase. Nti ladies and gentlemen, don't go nowhere. Bomodia na tobo ase. Na tinemu chuku. Na tap. Mamenya quick roll call Anzania Tuazo. Alexander Esheme ewo YouTube. Quick roll call ewo TikTok ama adepa etisen pel waze Kofi AB waha ohineba Kofi's waze Tessie waha Beauty waze ana Zap Mobile Zap Mobile Doncaster. All right, strong man wa lava wa say kunta roots baban yara. I like the name. Hurricane enzo wa say Evans upon enzo wa say na just what the asanteman ahyenso franka na odi aye na DP. Now, what is the news making rounds? His Royal Majesty Otumfo Nana Nyame Kese asanteman ra akopiem ewo Canada. Na dia na de kopiem ewo Canada. Edi adwumadie ena wo kwa akodi ewo Canada. Onim se Nana Nyame Kese de on time to nito basa. One thing about Ghanaian chiefs no womun tai entutu womunan basa enkokoko baabi a ye invite wo mo eno tie nei otumfo akopiem wo Canada de konyo bichia na je say asem kesiesi. So let me go and read the story about otumfo in Canada as reported by Oniana and then the rest. But the otumfo edie say we share video no I want me say yes. Nana ya mekese adeja. Ye him Ghana flank ano de shia no. That's right. That's Nana tutu tata. Kama. Wakopiem ewo Canada. Na enkomoni nyina ne se otumfo ekopiem wo Canada dia na adwumadie ben ena nana ekwa akodi ewo Canada. Mame nkenkan story no as reported. Was say His Royal Majesty Otumfo Osei the second has arrived in Toronto, Canada for Beyond the World Cup event organized by Canada-Ghana Chamber of Commerce. Muntie ni you. Canada for omone Ghana for Chamber of Commerce. And omo ton sade frɛ Otumfo. Na say Canada koronu ankasa omu ankasa etintim nkrata so and omode special invitation erebre Otumfo Nyame Kese. Na dwumadie no matodin Beyond the World Cup. Na say World Cup no eka ho. Na emom no after World Cup no so ensem ebesi chirichiri niema ba ye omoni suade hunu business commerce niema edem fasode bebre wo man Ghana ne Canada e do Otumfo okwa akogine mu awoye. And that is the beauty of a traveling way. And I like the way a Ghana for him for no to do no be to kwanya omdi enemonyam she ebre o my Ghana say anya gamancha na ye Otumfo anya Otumfo a na bia ye ndewura japa gonja Nyame Kese and yana. And he was say he is expected to attend the Black Stars World Cup opener against Panama on Wednesday, June 17. I invite you obia Otumfo mamehwe na memfa Otumfo mfonyini no entoto a senia atamfo bekolo battery ya no a omompa de pa ai ombekolo battery enie Nyame Kese akopiem ewo every saying Canada. Seeing is believing, and until say seeing is believing there enie Otumfo ana wadamechiwe kama atamfo bekolo battery ebi aso ye de ya wo atamfo wo atamfo bekolo battery Otumfo nie na pia wo na Nyame Kese ye ni monyemura amanfo nya wanko wo mope ye munya wanko wo mope wu na Nyame Kese nie wo hye Ghana fo ni monyam enya asanteman nko a se Ghana nchene ko ya mebo ne nsamra ne se ya sanso eneye eduana PSC ne ko yeso a mebo ne nsamra ne se ya Dr. Red no me nko ame no yes ai eninti abusia Ghana is blessed indeed pearl Nyame ehrai yes Nyame we shrai papa eninti na se ami hunu se enkofo bi preach separation, division. Let me say they don't know themselves. Maybe time will be our time with what time here, one hour time will Florence Mwakwa. What they say, with Dogana. What they say, you cannot compete with Dr. Red. Oh, yes, that is the fact. That is the truth. And I cannot compete with you because I don't need to compete with you. What do you say? Our competitors are the Chinese, the Canadians, the Americans, the British, the English people, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Singaporeans. Oh, free Ghana, miss me free Ghana. What are we competing for? Hey, Ora John Alexander. Oh, okay, Ora John Michiamo, Morrison Michiamo, now Owens Michiamo. What do I say? Let us understand. Say, I am not on this platform to do personal every time. Maybe the idea Ghana and home common amity. On my home common amity. What do I say? Maybe Abua Kese. Abua Kese, me amidi. Timmy ye nyoma yakesi. But this all too for come as a man few. No personal banters. No. Florence was saying, get my two. Just a mean Jimmy two. That's right. Hey! Ghana for me money be Joe no more. Now only him say Ghana for. No personal clash either. No. I'm had yeah, no be competition. Yeah, tree a bone to. What do you say? Forward ever. Yenya meko yira obi a ebetumi atwi ne de banchi ampesi edi oti ase yenya meko yira obi a ebetumi atwi ne de banchi id kama ne ekoye nim ye no obi anko competition no, you cannot be my competitor and I don't want to be your competitor. We don't have time for that impo. That's right. You need time you need mre. Na be hunu ne nkofo 10 times so na yedi nkofo adane twapia. Koyo numusio jibodi di and that's how they can ever kase efun cho. Ladies and gentlemen, so tumfo akopiem wo Canada. That is a good news. Koyo say the ayensem Panama Ghana for. Yemfa eye yadi Canada de aba be wumi ke mame hwe obi so Dr. Ren we nye Canada o de nye Canada de mame ma security eye intel no se ne obehunu so tumfo edu wo no wo hwe eye abrofu fita protection ebi amode mu njindi madam Ofori-Atta ni was say me trying to picture say make sure say white go come inside if not my people for Asaba they no go believe my people for Lagos they no go believe. And into those who do not believe, yemfa picture we nkyere wo mo ansana. Those who don't believe say otum for the plainness one. Yes, we hwe aye asrafo no a wo mo so na ginegina aye plane no ho because otum for land e say protected Air Force One the king alandi akwane dwa o say yeah brand away. Sana metie. Me Ghana hini bia me feeling no Ghana himfufu bia me po masem oti ase obi say no video say bi mu na aba no farasi fo ni bia aba yeah farasi fo no say no video you and ye konkoma farasi fo ni video kakra ye ma farasi fo ni video because farasi fo ni de wo mo nyini o yeah farasi fo njindi o njindi Farasifo no mu njindi ene wo mu njindi dia ne emfa video ne nkyere wo farasifo na ba farasifo no mu nie video ni nie we so beka say AI no video but me de ache na wi no obeka say we so ye AI farasifo ne de saa na wo tie anje ndi honhom na ti wo mu ye men of little faith Thomas abusuafo no Thomas and Budia for no money. I see video by the plane. Video just say plane in every year, but nobody the drone empty on what you home. Yakwa we pa. Just say plane in every year, never drone. And the train go chow home. Hey, no. We are Farasini and pa. Why do you sa? Hey, ready ya go po. Farasi for do. Why do you need to sa? I won't pass and pa. You can. What kind of creno I am? Ladies and gentlemen, Otumfo akodu Canada. Ahana be the best. Yentoa yenkoma ne so. Ede ne wokọ akoya Ghana versus Panama. Nyame ya adom a kukuada ochina eko eye ne yawada ana Ghana ne Panama bebo. Otumfuo Canada Ghana eye Chamber of Commerce beyond World Cup no matron sade afre no na akwa akodu wa woni eye Canada for ahwe abomu a sebio omu nyina no omu ekwa akotonsa na omodidi nkomo no mu wia omode omani akire Toronto baby akan eye Ghana for bo match no I'm sure say Toronto, right? Yes. Ye hwese party enso omema ne visa intimi amenua ye friend Dr. Solomon Owusu woni eye Ghana empanyimfo ene ye Minister for Sports ene the distinguished Foreign Affairs Minister Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa omdi asem na court ene na court etnasi so mu beti ahwese ombe grant party eye visa na ebia wakwakwa kopiem na wabobo ni bi na party nso aka. Yes, party waka odi asem yi amame party madam for party akache say Dr. Ren nyame ya adom na se Ghana Asia England ewo United States of America Boston Boston so the Logan Airport last year Christmas minimum ebusiafo ko ekodi Christmas but no snow no toy too much snow no to dodo. Yes, minimum ebusiafo nyina kokodi eye Christmas no. Yes, na tie o say Ghana versus England obebo ball a ebinsi da agese that day be dune bia wonte ase na obeku ne ho ama Ghana phone say yes legit party made in Ghana 400% blooded Ghanaian we ma brofo ne mu say yes magani so she ai sa pepe o se me mo ma say me gina midfield no me kume ho ama Ghana say me bobo ni wie na me wumpo a I like it. That is a message from my brother Pate. Yes. Oh no, send man. Oh, Kufotili. Or they have granted him a visa. Okay. That yet news never no panel. Na omunyanko a year friend is saying it mebu wedding kaya a contacte a yemia Dr. Solomon. You know, it's a fact-finding program. Tia me person sending message be a me 100% sure what they are saying. To the kwakuma to him. There. You bet. But one more court. Eastern time and upon 9 a.m. and umko court. Ti acha ebe from case no me didn't come. Ti mun kama kuma to you. What you say? Sa pepe. Ti mun kama kuma to. Send ye tie bia ye do no kra ne be mam wa ase. Eto ne bia me fire enkoma wo ankwa ma wa utimi dwa. Dr. Red. Ladies and gentlemen, mamentwa enkomano sonti nyame kese akwa akodu ewo eye Toronto eye Canada. Nyankopon bo ne ho ban ne Ghana fo nyina ene Ghana fo eti eye efrene sen Canada. Nyame enhwe wo mo so na omo ho emma assembi. Ye free wo na yenko eye the latest eye news. Ai Ghana assembe na esi. Rade Nyankopon. Alpha and Omega. Teacher ya wo machi. Ede na teacher akwa ye. Ya just teacher yi. Or a chemistry teacher. Oh, teacher. Don't teach me nonsense. Teach me the way I should go. And that when I grow, I will not depart from it. Teacher ya oda yechi. Ya chirechire mu a. Wama eye. Ne langa elidino a change in a direction. Wama ne langa as a sunny direction. Oh, video ne men share. But menya will be a watch video na wa bomb amane. Ani pakroni mame eye senior teacher onkonko kire akwada de yesi odi na to eye lab table so na teacher no or digest ababa we Oh, teacher, what is this? What kind of subaini? Can't you control yourself? As a teacher, can't you discipline yourself? What is this nonsense? Oh, thank you, Robinson Coxon. What is this nonsense? Go and teach our children for us. And then guess what? The teacher decided. Boys says cry. Boys said, we see, we did girl no rough. We didn't cake and a pancake. Hey, Jabba Richard. Hey, mudi nipa beko bonsam jimpa. Now, ebekwa akwa tie chicha no enum asem ene eye ensem a esiye. All right, news report efa teacher no yenkonkonko tie send it etie. I say now Owen so say I saw the sex video on Facebook last night. So embarrassing. His certificate must be revoked and jailed for at least 30 years. It just said, "Na so akwa hey, there's a video that bonting. Florence Amos is the behavior of the girl. And I can say true talk. Oh, one woman come on a making kind. Because any segment, no, a young common coin, you be due, one woman come on a making kind. Hey, hi, I say more. All right, here say and Sabeka teacher no way now because in some way, yet 34 teacher no any Bolly SHS for Sana Motie Idrisu Benzema and Kawudi Udin's mark or say have the video. Hey. Hey, what a shock. Wow. But do you think who is at fault? Is it the teacher or the young girl? Why are they at fault? This is not a criminal case. It is a civil because the girl is more than 16 years. Okay, that is true, which is true. The girl is 16 years, which is true. And Nana King will say both. Florence Sama says she tempted the teacher. Hey, what's that here? Or say both. The teacher should be sanctioned, newborn. Wow.
More, I'm telling you, what a video no. Hey, student be akwara bone wate. Na said the akwara no timu se ni die e wo soro pa enye je ho pa. Letter part no. Said the akwara yi did e be dey teacher ni kra concentrate a kire wate e. SS from kwala amaba mu hwe yo. Na mu di nkrofom ekunu wo school mu. Laba ya de chirem kwala de e ho na chiche eko yi ni spam sa guo e be de nkra betrem wa o masua de ama na kwa o mutirim boni amu di gu class woni ye student obetna na wo sa chiche ni ugina na nemu o chire na de a e be da ko ni trim ohun na imagination e die no e na obedino na na junior ya ye die ho said the teacher he said di me sa on hwe ba no afeli poto
me kan boli no waje so bamboy ebusia me do ko boli bamboy e wo Savannah region just Friday teacher ni bia your friend Arafat Mr. Arafat wa jinani ye na ebusia school bi wo ha e ye boli bamboy senior high school na school yi che say omba mo modin yi pa na teacher ni bia wo ha Arafat our science teacher a che say because oh yes straight then the way are the school ba send your chradie the modern boy was school mo no enya asem ketwa ekoyie pa na enu na student ni bi
funi bi eboto dwa ye hu se wocheche ni so wa Ghana na woche
Now, who share the course now? You see, on a more serious note, I think the teacher needs to be punished. Whether say a year 1 year under Durex, na sebio obano epeneso na oneno eshiemu. It is still wrong for teacher no say obesa. The entire wrong they say yes, the incorrect school say woman tete woman no monko kire woman. Having a sexual intercourse with a student enka syllabus no enka adikyereye no. And teachers are trained professionals. So one of the professional ethics they say esa ohyena kono so no odi ne huni. Enye se o allow the erection ebe change the direction. And the teacher no there wa form atomra. The way a nipa no describe it chere me share video no there. But the chese teacher na nkasa there ne tadua no there. Etese eye yesi etese timber ye keka. Yesi etese anaconda. Eson wa by tre. No de ahye wo bi ba asese. Na ababa wa no so ejije ho. We no wanje agu ne mu oye de sound effect ebe mu. And it's sad. So it tells you say and yet the first timer teacher ne ababa wa no eye biniye. See teacher na woni ababa woni nyina na just wo mama wo so na teacher ne to lab no table no so. Oh my goodness. Maybe a instruments no wo no. Na nkwada ne be sua de no. See more than wrestling. The teacher needs to be punished. And I think I don't know. This is very sad. Emi wo baba o. Hey! No. Teacher, wanya there. We need more disciplined teachers in our society. On betimi ahye o makono so. Say school no awakra na wie school. Na abekwa akohia no abonten. Na one no bekwa akoka kire ne maame no so opese ware no a eno ye different. Bismuth. Was it the girl spoil who now who go take and marry? Akwane hu se teacher ne tadua no so wa by trade hu sade na enlargement abem we suro who go marry am. Oh, that one there. When the time come for her to get married, I'm sure she will get married. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope asema me di basic kakra we nkomo too much. I think say teacher no you say you dey nkrata ba say you betwe na so. Enti I think say asotwe bi e wo ho ma no say you dey ma teacher no. Omo hwe na asotwe nkro no. Omo mfa ma teacher no na omo hwe. The akwa ne de
I am part of you.
Ankoyi cry. Anyway, young friend no free NC wana yanko the other stories ni. Why? Ye maame eye Lordina Mahama. Waya adie bi I think say is worth mentioning. Adie ben na ye maame Lordina aye. Meka ni nyina akyerɛw ɛwɔ ha se. Ebusia emra wo subscribe to the YouTube channel no. Why? Na afei so wabɔmmɔden na wa follow me wɔ ɛyɛ TikTok. What you say? Aha. Ye gusu a ye hwese ye sabeka eye Thomas Partey hearing the latest update no. Me nsan kan from the source enti. Me source no kan wo mutim no ntimi nya me nsan kan ya me ntimi mfa entudwa. What you say? Aha. Now yankin kan eye de ye maame Lordina Mahama why quickly. Na memfa enkomo na aka ni nyina nto. So say Lordina Foundation supports retired assemblies of God ministers with free healthcare screening. More than 100 retired assemblies of God ministers and their spouses benefited from a free medical outreach organized by the Lordina Foundation at the Ringway Gospel Center in Accra. The initiatives form part of efforts to promote the health and well-being of aged clergy who have dedicated years of service to the church and society. The beneficiaries underwent various health screening, including blood pressure, blood sugar, and heart-related assessment as part of the foundation's annual interventions to provide preventive health care and medical support for retired ministers. The foundation reaffirms its commitment to supporting retired clergy and their families, while beneficiaries express appreciations for what they describe as a timely and impactful initiative. And in Yamame, Lordina Mahama, First Lady, and yonder and oye sa and way. In fact, why na ogusu awoye. You also have to a friend is saying, so Kai said, or your mommy be we see more hospitals. What they are saying, more hospitals. And the ama a friend is saying, maternity hospitals. And the ama ye mommy for across the nation. Across the nation. Oh yeah, this is some of the initiatives be and ma yes, ye percent you away society. You be good to say, yeah, boy, na ye take good care of ourselves. Na ye ntwen so obroni no na emehwe ye ansana. Enti ye maame ye ma na hodene se onkoso na onyini nche na ontimi mwa nipa bebre na omo nso nya apomodene. We na ye se mebomodene na me de sa enkomo we ebetu edwa enten. All right. Now, Enra meka asem bi fa maame sede nam temaklo ho se mbekaya maame we meka no ho asem wa ha sei se ema NDC fo ensoso maame we so boni bi a waye bia no ye nchini nkonkotum in fact meka asem no me nua no MPP fo wo mo wase no mo ye MPP fo mbekaya na MPP fo bi wase ha no wo mo ehwe video no wo mo de asem we akwakoto empemfo ni mo say MPP wants government not to interfere in setting up temacro sentences, raises a selective justice concern. All that we want to see this mami we punishment ye court of law e dia mano no omo hwe no mu ni so na e beti ABCD okodem na mususu say mo ye appeal na mo di yi no a na mo nkonko ye sa appeal no but send ye tie bia yenso so NDC for so say ye be say katasumwe muaso na maame ne be hu an say so da hospital e be hu an say so ya kwa ya appeal no ye de ne boni a che no please ye mpesa ansem hu no mo me anya de si ehia ai be bo oman ne Ghana na ye Ghana ye tumi ade ye tumi etu empon eno ana ye sere. I don't think say we are asking a match from a aban no and then in call for any a painful. All that we are requesting is we are asking is aban yet the esse efata senia tibiano mame a ye sedinam temaklo atuno yakchino no so ye okromfo ne de yemfa ne nkoto eye akromfo asem dibia e me yenye katasumie mu asubia se because say eye sedinam temaklo de and ye na aban na woso ntino boni bi a waye bia no saa boni no ye de che no mesremo eba ne saa I don't think say then we want a democracy no I see a person practice no ye pese se bio ye democracy no ewie pay me hu Ghana ni a ne maame ne papa ni bi na ya che no na yakase o saa kra we de ye na koto hospital onye boni bia waye boni na nso ye kwakoye appeal ye be hu ane so wo da hospital wo saa ye be hu ane so ya kwakoye appeal no appeal ni ya grant a jail ontumi nkobi no yes sir we are not being fair to our own democracy ye nyina no ye practice. Ladies and gentlemen, mamemfa eno ensi ho na menko honorable Kennedy Akomprekun Japan ene na sema ba betu edwa dia na Kennedy akoka ye bebo modian na yetie honorable Kennedy Akomprekun Japan ono anenum asem awodi atudwa efa Afari hospital no ochiremu a ni nuanom MPP fo nya atwom dodo MPP fo according to Kennedy osemo nya atwom dodo. This is what Kennedy ekafa Afaria moko ono de osusu se de maye no enya de.
I was the chairman for defense in Nigeria. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. Ghana, we should love our nation and stop playing politics with everything and do the right thing for the country. And that is what I'm doing. You see, when I mentioned MPP, he was blinking his eye. Why do you want me to criticize NDC and leave MPP?
Enti dear Kennedy akano.
I was the chairman for defense in Nigeria. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. Ghana, we should love our nation and stop playing politics with everything and do the right thing for the country. And that is what I'm doing. You see, when I mentioned MPP, he was blinking his eye. Why do you want me to criticize NDC and leave MPP?
You see, one of the things they be amaka say me be jina ha me ye papa Ghana. Odi ase aha. Me hwehwe maame Ghana be ka me ho. Me ye papa Ghana. Baby anokre ne da no. Fato. Enya nokra membo utrimu enka. Let's be honest and let's be truthful. And speak truth to power, irrespective of which political party is in power. Because you see, let me tell you guys something. Whether you like it or not, you're also a Ghanaian. Don't you want the best for yourselves and for our great nation? Don't you want the best for us? TMBA, don't you want the best for our dear nation? We have to understand this. We have to understand that it is Ghana and Yepe, not individual political parties. Not individual people, not a political party. What do I say? The Ukraine said, so mind a year, mommy, no, me, no. So when it's wrong, you have to say it is wrong. When it's right, you have to say it is right. I remember when a year free SHS was introduced. When a Kufuor came and says, okay, you free SHS. And some people started, oh, and a free SHS, no, they beg and a school dying the one, and I'm saying, shut up. Say school dying the one, say begu, let the children go to the free SHS because you don't have understanding of ignorance. That many Ghanaians are ignorant because they did not have the chance to enter into the second cycle of education. When a Kufuor talked about a year SHS, free SHS, say yes, whether you like it or not, everybody must support. And thankfully, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, I will continue because even in my time, I started with a year free, a year day, a year secondary, a year school. So this is what we have all as meaningful Ghanaians. This is what we have to preach. Because we need to start talking and asking for the betterment of our great nation, for us all, not for a few political apparatchiks here and there. What do I say? Not a few political apparatchiks. And this is the thing. If we do not fight for the nation Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, we will get nowhere with this, our democracy. Yes. And we must be bold to speak truth to power. Akufo-Addo was there 8 years. Akufo-Addo was there 8 years. What did you see? We saw. Now, is he the president? No, he is not the president. But we feel the effect of his bad governance. Oh, yes, that effect of taking 4 cedis, $1 to 17 cedis, $1. We saw the effect. We must be honest and be truthful. What they are saying. But you see, sometimes some people are, they cloud, their eyes with partisan politics. For example, Mahama did not start any free SHS, point of correction. When because of the primitive mind, it won't bomb MPP, no bomb Mahama, no free SHS there. He has to foolishly say something to defend the MPP. But that is not what I'm saying. But see, Mahama, the time there was free day. Yes. Secondary, a year, a friend is saying. Enrollment. I'm on for him. Why name? Say day student, echo school be for free. Who doesn't know this? So please, it's more or less like saying, oh, Kufuor came and Kufuor brought a year friend and say national health insurance. It's a fallacy, it's a lie. Because under a year John Ejekum Kufuor, under Jerry John Rawlings, there was a friend is saying a year NSA, a national health insurance. No, I am piloting. No, na ebimu astatia no mokwa ni enjo musika. Enye Ghana nyina, but Kufuor ba no, yenye ni nyina Ghana fo nyina. Let's be honest. I am not here to defend politicians. I speak for Ghana, not politicians, because I don't see what politicians will really do for me personally. Because politicians will come and go. Yesterday, it was a friend is saying, Kufuor, and then he became Atta Mills. Then he became John Mahama chapter 1. Then he became a Kufuor-Addo and Bahomia. And today, it is John Mahama again. So politicians will come and go. But Ghana still remains. Let's be honest to the nation Ghana. Don't make yourself say, as for media, be a politician, be a partisan politics. We must speak truth to power. And that is the gospel truth, our maker. Because I speak the truth, we will continuously speak the truth. What do you say? Ladies and gentlemen, I 100% agree with what Ohene Kennedy accomplished Japan Eka. MPP Ashanti region MPs, please. Munjai in Semuhuno. Muko Afari Hospital. Say Yankonkobi. mesrɛ mo a menhwɛ ni mu sɛ mobɛkɔ ɛyɛ saglame hɔ ɛyɛ housing saglame da bɛ na mbɛkɔ wɔn so sɛ yɛn konko bie. You had 8 years. Mohwɛ ma ɛdan egu nwuram ɛdan a yɛwie o anka sɛbio magyimi mpo ka mbɛtimi ɛde aka sɛ o yɛma Ghanafoɔ nurses ɛwɔ Greater Accra nyinaa a wɔn bɛn saa area hɔ yɛma wɔn na wɔn mba ɛbɛtenatena dan ne mu mo deɛ sɛbio yɛgyimi mpo yɛmfa nurses foɔ ɛne teachers ɛmfa nkogu saglame ɛyɛ dan ne mu nurses ne teachers a wɔn te saa mpatam wɔ saa mantam wɔ wɔn te bɛn saa area hɔ mo deɛ mo pɔn adwuma mo nkɔnkɔ da saa dan ne mu yɛgyimi mpo nka mo yɛnyɛ sampo ka Ghanafoɔ bɛka sɛ aha yɛbaayɛ no saglame no yɛde ma nurses ɛne yɛyɛ teachers as wɔn kɔ test ɛma wɔn kɔkɔ tenatena mu ɛtumi nya baabi papa de wɔn ti tooyɛ ɛma wɔn sɔre anɔpa dware kɔkɔ kyerɛ yɛ mmaa adeɛ ɛsɔre anɔpa ɛkɔkɔ saa yɛyarefoɔ yareɛ. Ɔsɛ how much did NDC pay you to support them? Kojo oh Pharisee ni o Pharisee no Pharisee ɛyɛ ne wanwa sɛ ohun bi da so obi tu ne ho tumi dɔ ne man Ghana na ɔka Ghana sɛ because MPP ni deɛ de bi ɔmo kɔgye sika ansa na ɔmo aka biribi afa Ghana ho enti so ɔba na sɛ meka Ghana asɛm a ohun bi da because ɔno ɔbɛkasa a ɛgye sɛ MPP fo tua no ɛma ne sika ansa na wakasa enti MPP fo ntua ne sika nti ɔnso ɔnyɛ video because ɔpɛ ansa ɔgye ase ɔpɛ sika kojo pɛ sika. It is MPP for Ntiano, could you be cananua to no minor say? What I say? Until say Ghana for MPP for Tia Kojo Sikano on Casa. Tikojo say, sign ye dear mammy. Nti some me catch no, Sikana dear mammy, no so aqua charge MPP for the sea. Could you? Oh, mamma, me a friend is saying, a year saying cry, NDC for cry, NDC for my main charge was saying. And this programs may charge $1 trillion. It was go catch them people for say omuntia $1 trillion. Also be a video by people for why. DJ Boss, bro, don't listen to him. I intentionally pick these messages. What do you say? So that upcoming guys are more videos no. When they listen to these things, it encourages them so that when they go on social media and people like Kojo things that they can come and attack them and abuse them, they will know, say, people like Dr. Ren, this is the answers I give to foolish people like Kojo. So I say, we've been in this game for many years. In fact, it's not a game. We've been in this true life story business for Ghana for many years. And there were tough skin for Kojo. Why? So yes, Kojo, MPP mame, NDC mame, $1 trillion. So go and tell your MPP people to pay you same. Why? And some waka Ghana wants oh, giant phone. Dr. Red,
when we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. Good. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. Ghana, we should love our nation and stop playing politics with everyone.
Kojo, what did you Kennedy Kano? We should love Ghana and stop playing politics. Nti Kojo, sign NDC for Tuyama Kennedy. Omama the 2 trillion and oh, MPP, Omaya Mobo, because ene Omachi ta for do and Oma dream mere. kakra na enum nyansa no so musuru so mbekasa, because when they open their mouth to speak sense to likes of Kojo, they will attack and insult them. And in time I just say, media, you MPP, me free mo, ye jinemu pa. MPP, me free mo to me, me free mo so. Hey, me tia me dues from 1998 to MPP mo abedune. Sure, ube me free mo, yen tenase. Ni en calculate sika na me tia for almost 30 years. Ha! Oh my goodness. Sure. As you see, you dues of MPP was 16 years. What? Oh, every my bomb age. Sure. What's that? Yeah, easy. But a tier dues are almost how many years? Almost 30 years. Sure. Can't say a day grown. Tier dues for 24 good years. Can't say a aquara. Young trust on young baby papa name come papa. I mean for papa we ento. Enzema kwame nkroma. Hey, oh boy, you action man. A friend action man. A dear na why. The upgraded national seismic network. And a Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa. On any team. The omukokoye no na eja. Me de tuja ede ama. Na Honorable Eka Assembly. In fact, yenko Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa. Na yenhwese MPP for wo mo ba ye no beboa Ghana. Ana wo ma beboa Ghana. Ana wo be di
to fruition. I would like to express our sincere gentlemen.
Minister Babeka Assembly na I think say asemo Babeka no. Yemfa nkwa asumbi. Hey, bigger. I hear you. I go link up.
Chief Director.
Team Minister.
Sources. Chairman and members of the governing board of the GGSA. Chairman. Agreed. Director General of the Ghana Geological a deliver speech. Brought the directors, ministry, development partners, reps of Geotech Systems.
Minister EBBA na no aka asembia. I think it's a hey. It didn't everybody normal yo.
Let me say that it is as if, and it's not me saying it. The record on the history of upgrading of the seismic system here is as if every time the NDC government is in power, that's when the data is upgraded. When we leave, the whole thing is messed up. 2012, 2015, and today. Check the record. Don't take my word for it. But isn't it exciting that we are all gathered here? And what we are here to do is to make sure we commission an important national facility that will work for present and future generations. This project is
just any time be a MPP be wa be mo no. Set ye be upgrade your systems. For the meteorological department according to the minister. Your friend of action man, hard-working minister, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, MP for Elembele, Kwame Nkrumah. Look, I ask myself this question. So the 8 years of MPP in power, no, dear pan or my Ghana, apart from the free SHS, because this is very, very sad. That MPP enya to me omuntimi mfa resource other agencies. But the amount of money they blow, and yes, ketwa. Ye disika funya. Ye disika masikesu. Utie minister, please don't put on your thinking your partisan thinking cap. Be honest. Do not put on your partisan thinking cap. Wankasa minister somewhere working as a Ghanaian taxpayer who pay taxes. Fakwa dream minister
of your authority, and we can clap for him for a very delivered speech. I brought the directors of the ministry, development partners, reps of Geotech Systems, media, friends, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say that it is as if, and it's not me saying it, the record on the history of upgrading of the seismic system here is as if every time the NDC government is in power, that's when the data is upgraded. When we leave, the whole thing is messed up. 2012, 2015, and today. Check the record. Don't take my word for it. But isn't it exciting that we are all gathered here? And what we are here to do is to make sure we commission an important national facility that will work for present and future generations. This project is a major milestone in strengthening Ghana's resilience against earthquakes and related natural disasters. The initiative goes beyond a technical upgrade, reflecting the government's commitment to public safety, sustainable development, and the protection of lives and property. Ghana's seismic vulnerability is very, very clear. This is particularly noticeable in the Greater Accra and Eastern regions, which lie in active tectonic zones associated with the coastal boundary line, fault system, and the Aquapin Fault Zone. There are several critical national assets that must be mentioned. Temahabo, Kutuka International Airport, the Akosombo Dam, the Wager Dam, and many other critical ones, all situated on or near these fault systems, making seismic preparedness a matter of national importance. We are reminded about the destructive events that took place 1636, 1862, 1902, and especially the 1939 Accra earthquake, estimated at a magnitude of 6.5, which remains the country's most significant natural disaster. I'm sure a lot of us, when I mentioned 1636, we're like, wow. That tells us how important it is that we are in a transition and that this is our time to make sure we get things right. Indeed, recent earth tremors recorded between 2018 and 2023, including events measuring up to 44.2 on the Richter scale, indicate that seismic risks remain real and require urgent attention rather than being treated as a distant scientific concerns. And I'm very happy that we had to lobby strongly, and thanks to the support of His Excellency President John Mahama and the Minister of Finance, who really agreed with us that this is so critical that it deserves a serious budgetary allocation in this year's budget. I think we can clap for the
So clearly, ladies and gentlemen, we share the minister actually more upgrade we ebema ye hunu se atorenchim bi eba besia oman Ghana yebetimi enya ne ho empopo ye ntentem na yaye bibia ye de besi akwan odi ase the seismic no in short related to earthquakes say atorenchim bi asase woso na asase papa ye emu nchichimu beba no sa upgrade we ebe me ehunu ne ntɛntɛntɛntɛm na yetimi aye bibi afa ho sɛ ebe evacuate nkɔfo yɛbɛma nkɔfo ehunu sɛ ene mema mo ntu plane ana ema mo nkɔ airport na ha bibi sei baba besi minister na kyerɛkyerɛ ma me ehunu sɛ ene omo abomodenia anya sika His Excellency John Mahama Adaroma ene finance minister Adaroma omo de upgrade womo system no enunti the geological events tools used to measure a friend is a tremor tremor earthquakes and eja yatin ti wo wa beka so obroni krom nko na saa mfidie ne wo obroni krom nko na saa machines ne wo saa equipment ne wo ene Minister Emmanuel Amakofibu omo friend action man, and indeed he's an action man. He's a man of few words on Pekasa. Ne di enu action. Enye action on beka. Oye bibi awode AC eye bibi boni ano kwan. Say yen upgrade yen sa say reclamation. No ye na galamsey hun sensem no osi ano kwan. We are not out of the woods as I always say yet, but boni ho modern. This is what we call about proactive governance. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to hear. So my Ghana for no timemu for no baby o my dwene ko ho se e bebo wo ho ban no kra na dwene wo man for no ho bo wo ho ban. Sa na ma abrochiri no America, you want to be an American citizen. You want to be a British citizen. Sa na ma we na otete a we ma na o oh me so me man ka me we say kro we so because wo ho ban bo no wo mo ye de wo mo dwene ho no wo ye nhyehyeye de bo o man for no ho ban. And I think say minister wayade pa ekwanya efaswa eja yebetumi abomodiana enya this ehompopoye news nintem obon homodini for me is my best minister, and I know the reason why I make can say the ministry one of the most a friend is saying pressure or pressure ketwa or no ministry of finance or ministry near pressure ketwa. Because ofa lancer and sase hun ensensem no enye betewu. You are dealing with a handful. You are dealing with opinion leaders. Ono uze yankasi na anu ahemfo fo no so no omo nye bete sa. Yes, Ghanaian chiefs omo nye bete. No. You and I agree. Omo ni mnyansa. Ti woni wo mo ye bibia. You meet ahemfo bi to say gamanche togbe afede. Listen to the names so. Doma hene wo tumfo na say to gonja hene yagbon wura wo nsemafo hene kinkegwa ka mo betiti wo mu you meet people like that. Is the way you be no adwene mo ndo. You cannot deal with the sankofo pressure e wo ho no enye pressure ketwa. And in all no this minister eniema kesi ene yesade environment enso aka no ho enti asudie kesi a edane so no one finance minister wo mo boy adwuma pa yembo mpa yemo wo no munya hodiri no montenase na yes, ladies and gentlemen, yemko Wontumi. Oh, yemko Wontumi be ma we are ebeko the real main topic for today. Papa we mama said me mfa ne mfonyi ne nto akakra papa we ene be ka no what's papa we e be di ne ho nko ai okay mama mfa nche me nua no mo a friend say YouTube papa we be di ne ho nko kuntum Kenneth Ofori-Atta e be di ne ho nko but yanko Wontumi asem no so wi a e be papa no so why yanko Wontumi ho Edia na Wontumi aya I say eduru achi na wahya ase a woka na numu asem yanko tie chema Wontumi yanko tie Wontumi
and Clafford
Wontumi monka nche ne se onka na no ntum no woka na no tum a ebeboa no Wontumi pe kasa dodo but yanko tie oso onja kasa onja nsusu dia enemenim nua Dr. Bosman Asare me ne di nkomo Minimia Dr. Bosman Asari didn't come. Na me wo exclusive with the man. What they say, Minia Dr. Bosman Asari. Minine didn't come. Oh, Madame for power. Oh, yes. Dr. Bosman Asari, oh, Madame for. Minine didn't come. Me can't show you, can't tell me. Intimidate you.
Yeah, pre-bad getting some walk on near there. And you BBR say, a year 2018. And now, because me person me year fool, I walk a year century. And the fool no, me yes, say, me person me no, na commercial farming. Now, commercial farming, so person ye commercial farming. There's a lot of risk a woman globally. A year we are saying na nya Ghana nkoa. 1, a betima ye nsuo. 2, betima ye pets. And more. 3, a betima ye market even price. Some markets, prices are falling. What you say? And 4 can be anything. And see, a bribe, you call, me court say, company, na ye kwaji loan, near pese, ye kwaji loan near the year fool, said the na company be a kwaji loan at the year fool, a sabi near koi. And to a moment, I did collateral buy. And so, bank be a no, your friend be term sheet. And to a moment, term sheet by say, term sheet, 1, I was say, a farm manager, a free Brazil deba. But depending on type of the crops are, ubedria, and and the time when I was saying, into Brazil, yes, farban, I feel and to me a manasa, and omufa will be organ.
So wouldn't me a kasa oh to was netio. Wouldn't mean kasa untie MBA the sentence or to 270 because when the trimono any trimono e kasa it when the trimono or kasa and somewhere pre-free na numono en sisi on rien in what I say a bit of some learning difficulties be but I'm not going to go into it deep because me person I don't want it to sound too say I said me classroom na me church there to me friend no and man be
and do
pre-bad anything
me person to boase because enyansa for na ehwe me to boase din tie wuntimi asem na wo ka no so we MPP ni we NDC ni we Ghana ni we papa Ghana te se me to boase ne tie ne nsem no pa asem no court but we prefer so we betena bontene akasa wonim de ntra because when hunu asoche na airborne say asoche na airborne enya de a ebekọ ama no enti o ma hyase o ye public opinion friend is saying outreach yen psyche the minds of Ghanaians min church the means mu tini lawyer say min ko biem koma Wontumi support min ko support Wontumi biem ma tweme ho esi nchen ande apia ku bi enti one of the omo tactics say ne Wontumi kona kwa kyerɛkyerɛ wonsem wo radio so because mi nyaaya enka wo case no kra no ka bi kra ka ye broadcasting no na nka bia wonsem bi ne nneɛma bi oba display wo court no Ghana fo benya wo ho ehumobro bi because Ghanaians no ye wo tema enche ne enya ehumobro de aba nipa sana Ghana fo yesu ne ban ne ba kon ewo ye hono no tie ne wakotena asase radio ana wo de questionnaires no akọ ana ja wetum nkakra na yentie ni wow
me ye fool ewo a yes secretary nti afuo no a me yes me pese me ye no na ye commercial farming na commercial farming so we pese we ye commercial farming there's a lot of risk a woman globally a ye wiase afana nyina nya Ghana nkoa 1 a betima ye nsuo 2 betima ye pets and more 3 a betima ye market even price some markets prices are falling what you say and 4 can be anything and see a bribe we call me court say company na ye kwaji loan na ye pese ye kwaji loan near the year fool said the na company bi akɔgye loan ɛde yɛ afuo ɛsaa bi ne ɛkɔɛ nti ɔmo ma yɛ de collateral buy so bank biara no yɛfrɛ bi term sheet nti ɔmo do ɔmo term sheet ba sɛ term sheet no one I was say ɔmo na farm manager a free Brazil de ba but you know it depending on type of the crops ubedua ɛno yɛ you know and the time na was say nti Brazil ɔmo yɛ so ɔmo kɔ farm afi ntimi amanisa ana ɔmo fa obi wɔ Ghana because na yɛ a bro any year maize and the so no the season no ye bear within 3 months to 4 months and omo yes omo farm manager ni bi wa ha to omo farm manager ni bi de mai eno achi omo ma say ye de ayi ama wo mo no collateral de ama wo mo no omo ma ye farm manager omo asoso na sa ma ye insurance company ama insurance company no so ebe share ebe insure afuo no ayeye no ene ebe say insure to sesi a ofin na enkran ankobra na enkran what you say oti na enkran but ene amanfo bebre fie say insure to a untimi cross even main road you cannot cross enti ayeye no safo no ene insure yiriye na bebe fine Aproni nyina de koye se de nsuo bubu amanfo dan ye no enti natural disaster no me ni hu to me say metimi de stop no ene ade ye na sabre no so no say wo hwe 2018 aye Ministry of Agric 34th anniversary omo ye omo my best farmer yes
when your best farmer pay
omo nya first runner best farmer first runner ti ayeye no safo no ene nsuo yiriye na bebe fine aproni nyina de koye se de nsuo bubu amanfo dan ye no enti natural disaster no me ni hu to me say metimi de stop no ene ade ye na sabre no so no say wo hwe 2018 aye Ministry of Agric 34th anniversary omo ye omo my best farmer yes
when you
Afino a insio say na nsase ni nyina no. That same afino also onya best farmer momfa no nto o. Afino a insio be say na nsase ni nyina no. A olusu bibia no. Saa afekro ni mu a no. Osanso nya best farmer. Etimi busa o. Ye the best farmer ma obi a ne noba ye enso ye. Ema mfaso nya mba ye. Questioner ntina me se monto bo asna montie o obi a wo se insuo be sen na nefuo ni nyina na national disaster natural disaster that that same Africa na natural disaster no ye sanso ma na abaso
no safo no ene nsuo yiriye na bebe fine aproni nyina de koye se de nsuo bubu amanfo dan ye no enti natural disaster no me ni hu to me say metimi de stop no ene ade ye na sabre no so no say wo hwe 2018 aye Ministry of Agric 34th anniversary omo ye omo my best farmer yes
when your best farmer pay
omo nya first runner best farmer first runner I was such a Anna omode maye
that means na we have phone dada
ye phone no a UTV for ayiko omo ba ho na ba be hweye sabe enye magic say ebi a wo sori ye na say wontumi so aye phone no there is a process to do the farming what you say Anna e man de ba say anumu Anna aye lawyer Andy I say said da court ba court mi no court mi ansa no aye yi ni nyina achi no na niema a wona mu nyina no we say ye we aye azam de no anka ye betimi ane wo mo no akọ na yaka sem na akopim say ye bewie na ye bewie no so no I know say sabe aye company ana aba aye but so obati ase a ye wo emre bi wo ho a ye friend
bargaining
pre bargaining na no first no na ye omo wo section 35 737 ewo ho but nya no na me pese me ka ho asem but section 162 at 1079 2022 emra bi by say eno no de negotiation na o ma drop charges no then you pay the said amount na no no then it become a negotiation for them to aye lawyer or no de woko and no akotu ne mra and no de woko mate o frame anopa meba o frame wia meba da bia no me ko said you see ye no ehwa aye wontumi nti no e say what you say but negotiation doesn't mean guilt.
Okay.
Negotiation doesn't mean guilt. And why he quoted the law 1621B no doesn't mean guilt. It's a negotiation. It's a purely negotiation. And 1079 at 1079 no LI 2022 no as so you know I kind of clear say omo samra no say so it's mine emra lawyer no choose say or de beka asem no sana etie but no nche say obi edifo ana say no asema me ka kire wo ye say you see sabe when na obekọ bank say o say okọ bank no akwakoji sika na enye process aye process process aye bank no na dem ma what you say enya wo na wo ko na so kofa bibi ayi o bank no de omo hyehyeye de be man na wo what you follow. So I don't want to go in too much, but this is how the small narrative I think say I can batterize to concrete facts. This is how I think I can say it in your process. Aye process. Process aye bank no na dem ma what you say enya wo na wo ko na so kofa bibi ayi o bank no de omo hyehyeye de be man na wo what you follow. So I don't want to go in too much, but this is how the small narrative I think say I can batterize to concrete facts. This is how I think I can say it.
So we can batterize to concrete fact. Indeed, now we are also going to batterize to concrete fact. Because say I am batterizing to concrete fact asem no yentimi entiase yi. Nti ene saade ayi nyina no yebekwa akɔhwehwɛ nsɛm a ɛyɛ wontimi kaayɛ na ɛgya na yɛnso yɛde ɛfrɛ ne sɛn akeka ho ansɛnsɛm a yɛde aba buttress to concrete fact. One, yɛmbusa wontimi sɛ who brought ɛyɛ the consultant ya ɔno na ɛsiɛ sɛ ɔmudi animu na wɔn ka ho a nhyehyɛeɛ afuo ho nhyehyɛeɛ omukɔgye sika ni nyinaa no emusa ne sɛ consultant no wan na de wɔn bae yehunu wɔn de consultant ne bae a yebehunu baabi a asɛm ne firi ɛba ne yebehunu sɛ ampa asɛm no sɛ wuntimi ɛnyɛ wɔn nko ara na ka ho we akɔɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ring of ɛyɛ ɛfrɛ ne sɛ bukatafoɔ nkɔfoɔ bi na wɔn ahyɛ daa akeka wɔn ho asieni ana wɔn abɔmɔden akɔgye sika ana ɔmayɛ ne sɛ sika no yɛde bɛyɛ yɛ ankasa deɛ yɛpɛ ne yɛmfa nkɔyɛ biribi a ɛyɛ sɛ yɛde kɔkɔyɛ de kudie nti ɛtrɔ nkrataa kɔɔ bank wɔ no sika no yɛde nsɛm sɛ ne gu nkrataa so sɛ mode mayɛ a yɛde kɔ akɔyɛ deɛ ba sika no mode mayɛ no yɛn yɛ ankasa yɛde akɔyɛ yɛ nneɛma bi na montie wontumi kasa no ɔse ɛyɛ ɛfrɛ ne sɛn bank insurance ɛka ho meboa na say insurance ka ho dia the question is say aden na eye insurance no enteki eye the cost emra insurer be say na sas eye ne no bae no lady apps thank you ye busa wuntimi say insurance no I don't want take care of the cost, the losses, no. Because I would your insurance, and that is the reason why I find insurance. So maybe say yeah, insurance no will then step in. On my own assessment, I be a 14 year free, no matter no mama be tia, me buana. So why is the insurance no? So bank ni insure farm ne dia. Why is you who has to talk? Wontumi ankasa brofo. Why is you who has to talk? Ebie was it Secretary East one. Sa time no 2018 no 18 no insure toy. The good thing is Ghana ye wo meteorological department wo me bwana. Ana meteorological department of one nso no anya no ebi omakwa ko study a friend is saying agri-climatology. Ori ase and answer the beka say bia agri-climatological a friend is saying survey ombetimi ehunu say 2018 eye no krese insuo to e was Secretary East ana insuo anto se ne wuntimi ka. It is easy say ebetimi ehunu e wo department a womote wo betimi am ehunu say ampa insuo to was Secretary East and e be say wuntimi farms. In some a walkie can evidence wo ho a ye kase ye di akire e behunu se de wo ka no enye nokore ana eye nokore ana wako court. It is wako court na say wunim say in some a na wo ka no asasi radio so no wo evidence a adan one farmer wo lawyer they say ye plea bargaining adan na nsem na wo ka kire yin susu ampa say sa na wo ka kire wo lawyer na be ka kire say ne sa de a adan na wa ma lawyer no evidence a wo na wo sie say wo na Secretary East na dey na nsuo be farm asas ni nyina ese nneoma da afe no anso wo sa ye best farmer wo Wontumi na the Ghana for ejimi na yejimi sa and am say be wo chita for dodo na ejimi nti wo de fra Ghana for nyina say sa na ye tie yabi nyina na ye te sa mebru ne maba wa na e won tintan so no dwene asɛm a wobɛtena asase radio no wapa wankasa wo ho ntoma wasan wankasa wo ho akomfo. Yes, wasan wankasa wo ho akomfo. And I will be surprised say judgment ne beba na wo nkonsa wo me kama demonstration say mete say wo wuntimi judgment aba yeso yemfa wo nkoto prison me demonstration etia the judicial system in Ghana. Pe wasem a wabeke keke intokro bebre na dida mean. If you can prove why are you doing plea bargaining? If you can prove your case with evidence, why the plea bargaining? You cannot prove. Some betimi prove and can beginning and can prove which court no. Beginning mudi dame Godfrey dame and the share asem wasem na say Godfrey dame twen ho because wo hunu say there be me kwai wuntimi asem we me kwakodi wani wuntimi evidence nim asase bia wo de friend is saying UTV ko ose Kwame despite for call you no wo de ose Kwame despite for call you no obi obu efum na dom ko de nam yo we know uni mu ayen wo de videos ne ba ne sechere ho ye si ekire dada de wo ye video ni na ye si ekire ko ni pakro na farms ne de ano wati ni ye si ekire etinya fe na abetum futuro egu yani yenim baby anokre ni free ba wa jisika pudu ente sei wa ko disika no de esa wo disika ne ye wa mfa nye abegina say afe no insuo toy na natural disaster. What the heck? Ye do konsa wo mu a na yakohwese natural disaster no so ba be fa wakwa Yes. Mrs. will be anko prison. Now won't kwa wontimi wo kwa. The kudienti am here demonstration here face the country, you know. I'll be happy. Yes. Obi anko prison. Now wontimi nkwa ukọ prisoner. I will be happy. Me matese me na mfo na ebi mu wo wontimi wo radio station ka na say ena wo be yi ma no. Me come in seven run enrich no. Ena enrun enrich wo be yi ma no radio so. Say Dr. Ren no what tell land the no asem a wo ka no enya no kre na your time hu no wo be yi ma no because enrun me come in seven MPP for na wo ha no mo record the ma wo no. Ana wo so bo money answer ne wo be yi ma no. Koso na yi ma no. But wo ko nsa wo mu a na me kasa wontimi yi ma no biem. Inti yere wo na yima no sisi a because nche ubekọ nsawom on the 4th of July na wo dansa wom on the 5th of July na abo number na ma watade we kwa ya ma orange e bia black white bi na ma ti na ma tu fo say bo si akun bo si akun ton wajapade na fa ko siesie nsawom bo si akun me say entwi bo si akun ton wajapade fa ko siesie nsawom mene wa nka matonton me cars na de akwakoye nsawom prison makosiesie ho me maka kire se ubekọ prison ubekọ akwa dem yes pa ubekọ akwa dem nice and lovely ti ton wajapade no because we new home nsawom our address will be changed oh me say ye nim that the interview now decay ye ni nyina no ye nim ya mama information look wontimi no ankasa ye nim no kra no ye nim from day one wama bawomia me ka cho say bawomia na eyusu wo mo say bawomia no nim say wontimi no say be wabon wonim akenkan wonim atworotworo onim say wontimi ni brisika ni disika achi ana omo so na fidie yes otu gold ni bia no de bi ko akufu ado ho according to Alistair Matthias otu gold na Alistair Matthias no de bia kwa eden no de bia kwa akoma no akufu ado mo omutu gold no a na eja wo de bia kwa akoma no na omo tonton nti Alistair Matthias say akufu ado ye gold mafia wontimi no mu yusu no de ye nsemfon no akufu ado bai no o yusu osofo bi ema ne be have two identity Reverend Kusibuatin or they be also sorry I know a friend is saying okay BNI Reverend Kusibuatin or no our two different date of birth ni baba akon e wo no 19 something ade chi na ne mama say anyin say no sa kwa wo no 19 something now yen konko tie ensemu a yen yinim bi no yinim dada efa wontimi ho obekwa akoda nsanwom ntonton de japade no onfa nko siesie mu eye nsanwom na ontotom mattress ene mpa enko ho na emrante ne mabaawa no omo so deda eye nsanwom no omo so nya eye efrene sen omo so etimi nya mpapa pa bi ada so enya sa de wo ye yi de o kono enya de abawomi aba obi kwa wo kwa koda prison Samira omba hobi mutie de yeka
ebi ase o ya ko fon bo ni palo se wa ni no kwa ma ho a ke bi a ho pe onim eda ufam wo kuma so
radio
na ma ye aduma wo road ministry na mo akwata aba the regional office ana mo ko se ko misika kan o mu ntwa beka ti ko ya no sanga na no mo ko ntwa fo mo awu fika kwa ma be poso ti mi me se di ko mo wi na se sibe melo de la ko se fero autorité president ko fe ntwa fo mo e ti wa ba dia yi na e ko ko bi because they didn't tell me and I'm so bad and I'm a plan says to be care to infuta kwa ma be person ya me ko fo mu obi and you be say In fact, we're rebel. I could want to come here. You're confused. Because I'm the amount involved. But I'm catching one and say, now one getting to a dinner, she will not. And we are found on a motor to the Kusama, getting a benefit of a mother for sure. But I'm a transfer state. Now, me name is you know, so I go for Kakao, want to be for the side. Now, let me now go matches or the irrigation, modern technology in a year, Dumalo. Then we don't say, now, player to come, now, do you run for us? I'm so good for commercial being. Then you go for the answer, and you go for the okay. Yeah, quite a friend. Who to me and said the Kobe.
That be bound, our bepo, our ensure, Umudian insumana.
Debbie. In Chicago, my boposo. You do over or Kaka, Echo, new. I said, you could room Chicago, my boposo. Yes, I'm for council contractor. Why you call new papa? As I say, I'm so behind you. And now the away platform be a casa. Where meow, point. I did be was said that you want that me.
That's right.
Meow, I chance on them that they don't call me. Yama go forward. Yes.
Because I say, ensure you have a phony nada. I just say, Yanya Brubetum crow.
They say, and you know, that Yama Kobe. That the other one was say, you're going to put for one can't wait. Yeah, or not take a Caribbean or only
a former one can be beer.
One can be beer. You for the bar, the future, Kwama in fear. Anna, your Kwama, no, my Abu Gaka Cable, a Kufaro Kasai. And I can memory, almost all for ye, some million down for civility. Nipa room was spectacle, Mamma. You for your computer, I can fear.
Okay. Your Excellency, I'm pay watching.
Nti wetie wo waso. Owo papa no a na na efuo ben. Eye Wontumi no. Wo mo call ye ni wieye no. Ana Wontumi call papa na efu mo no koye video ni sa eye everyone saying o say Kwame despite ni TV for no. UTV for no. And I know say UTV and some na UTV no. Omo nye onua UTV for. Ana omo kotwitwa videos no mo de beto abonten se ne ya ekufu ado ne ba omiam hu a omo za ampa wo ye bibi. O diskano kototo cars. Eso okusi mansion. Okusi palace. A woni otumfo ebe compete. So ye governor or ye governor. E wa Ashanti region. Now ono de ono our powers. Wontumi. Who want me? When you asem papa ora Martin Luther King mechi. When you asem papa da. I got powers. I have powers. Ha! Want me? Oh, they say, but what that prison? Oh, they won't go prison. I won't tell me. Oh, yes.
As be a Congo for fear of an Japadio. You would die. Dampare, Basa Aventina, Dampare, Aventina, Gamma say, I want to know where we are no about. Asante Reggie, Yenu Mukuo, Yenu Daniel, MPP, wala. Yenu Mukuo, Yenu Daniel, MPP, wala.
Yeti. Ah. Kofi Boat. Bi enko. Kofi Boat. Utie, entity ya NBC for the B. Kofi Boat. I will hold you responsible. Uche, entity ya NBC for the B. Kaya yini say oko Nigeria no. I'm say wakako GBB say I said the baby piano on pakwaya obetuma hu Rollins no we try.
Power is transient.
Uche,
Shaman.
What is it, Willa?
Obia Jimmy, Manumi Husami wa MPP.
End there. Wontumi must go to jail. Accept the money and send Wontumi to prison. Let me tell you something. Obia anko prison po. Na Wontumi nko prisoner is enough. Yes. Because me nuanom MPP for no. Someone jaili wo mo meba be say oh, John Mama buy no so baba be chiche no kra no buy no wetuma ma be chiche, wetuma ma ye hute, wetuma ma chiche, wetuma ma ye hwe. Mr. President, me makacha wo say wo Attorney General Dr. Akore-Tenga no, me injinindi because Dr. Sledge was a sponsor, no. So I do not believe in a yet Dr. Akore-Tenga. But Rebecca said the benefit of the doubt, you can give the person a second chance. The mate to Omasumino said Dr. Akore-Tenga MPP for a meeting. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kaho. His Excellency former President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Okaho. Meeting in said Wontumi cannot go to prison because they need Wontumi to become the chairman of the MPP political party. Wontumi onim ne lawyer Andy Appiah Kubi ni pefe se Wontumi abobra bone. Ne lawyer Andy Appiah Kubi ni pefe se Wontumi wa ma mebobra papa bi ama oman Ghana. Enti Mr. President, se wo pese ye democracy ni say, na wo pese ye democracy no, mebru. Enti ladies and gentlemen, someone be kind no, just say any trendy wo social media so. Eno na Wontumi aba abonten a obeyi mano a oye guy oye tu no say Dr. Ren no de look Wontumi me mentan wo ba me maka no kre na kire say Wontumi say na tie bia no oba ye no na nka odi wo bo owusu oba na ka bobo bra papa nka sebio ka anyenye bia no kene ka Ghana fo akura be ko ntokwa de aye de ama ba ba bia edu di Ghana fo ewunu se Wontumi bosi akọ oye de a obekọ jail bosi akọ na wote se Kwame Nkrumah o kasa fi na ekọ Wontumi tiemi memfa wo ho compare me na Kwame Nkrumah da nsrewa unim now the one compare me na Kwame Nkrumah Wontumi me ni umienu ye ben me say yentie no
Emu ye betwon se obekọ court ba ko obekọ court mienu obekọ court miensa eduru ba bia se de ye wadofo te se de mo adofo no ye wo eyire ne ma ye wo nanfofo ana ye wo ye party for so a omososo support ye pa. But a drew baby na areho kakraba na so enam otwedi ampo nyankopon wo hye dinti no no amaya hoden foforo
aya me mfa nyankopon dimbem mfa nyankopon dimbem Wontumi mfa nyankopon dimbem
no amaya hoden foforo enti me hunu ne say all the strong people who has very strong voice in politics no da bia no go through pains na enipa ne bi wo ho a so mo hunu say obi ko pains ma na na ni ake. Some people are comfortable and happy when they see their brothers say they are in pains na omania
onime. Also, about Dr. Ren, you know, and some people are, when they see their brother, no, a brother is somebody or yet the right thing to help his brothers, to help his family members, to help his Ghanaians. A brother do not steal from his people to enrich himself whilst his people are suffering.
Na then the bibe has here say omo chro niema boni afa ne ho omo ka niema ye but yes so yet say wo mo a but ni nyina achi no say ye hwe enipa no so dodo a omo bom paye de amayen to be sincere enam eniema the trials a me fam yawa me namu court ahodo ne challenges a propagandas ahodo a me fam ye unity no amammanfo so a omodome a omobom paye pa de mayen onyankopon hire obi bia obom paye de amame pa ana obi akra so a wotwero bibi afa me ho kra so no me hiansesa se onyankopon beka wakoma na wasesa efiri se
Wontumi mensesa entro no de metra fa ho saa na say de ayu unua ayu Dr. Ayu or see your ma Ghana Web and publishing me news it is a memo be full na o de fa ho na nipa ko no ye twa publication no Dr. Ayu say ye betro saa enya de amese samadwini o Wontumi until so akọ prison means samadwini o means samadwini kra what means samadwini di mini abema tuadwini means samadwini kra diamond mon kan je ne means samadwini mon kan je no say menya de amese samadwini minua ne Wontumi o minua pa oba no bobra papa nka Ghana yakoye nim anyway ma me mfa munsi na me nkosa news way so and they say mini pana send me message say there was a drama in court Canada court anyway ora we ni din de kuntum kununkun nanaya Ofori-Atta Kenneth Efri achim ebuakwa ebusiem. The great grandfather was Sir Ofori-Atta. Ana so bekase ne nana no yes Sir Ofori-Atta. He was knighted as a British empire. All because he was doing good business with the English at the time. Our colonial masters. Cocoa and a diamond or the Boama British for power and a gold, of course. Eastern region, gold war power. Open one of the wealthy regions of Ghana and natural resources do power. Eastern region. Gold, diamond, bauxite, timber, cocoa, you name it. Achime buakwa for hene ne nana ene Sir Ofori-Atta. Sorry, Kenneth Ofori-Atta. Kuntum kununkun. Yede ne to ne nana. Edi na waye. Ladies and gentlemen, ene me mo unu JB Dankwa a wo mo ye MPP for omo template omo road map a omo de beji tumi e wo Ghana na yi wasu na tie ne ye. This is an evidence show to me come asembia no a with the evidence e back o senia ye de me ko police station a me wo evidence inti me nkonko da fiase esan se Akufo-Addo and now no obey president e wo Ghana no or reporting me ma the British police through Ghana's High Commission na papa owusu ankoma and Ghana's ambassador omo ba so mba be chime because omo susu say Akufo-Addo say me pese be tu na aban ni tugu. Yes, this is fact. Ghana High Commission that's so you can go and ask them, they will give you evidence what some are making. If you are a journalist and you think you said they make no ebia me can sembia to omo so a womo you can go and ask them. Yes, Akufo-Addo, you can go and ask them. Now, I have told you about this MPP party, Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition. And go for me and sat no muka womuti bomu, and omati a ye a kuo, and ye see a di woma dwene, and ye dibe boom of mine Ghana, or my genio, and ye dibe boom of mine Ghana, and unti, and go for me so how my geneno, and see a quite tie womachi, near more my geneno, and this wadi uno a bem, may be the roadmap of MPP. Na me wo hobby na me ka ho bi me MPP ni me danso mu me mfiri mu agise nipa boni ni nyina mfiri mu ansa na ye nipa papa ne ba eno na yen obohu na ye be take center stage. But for now, Dr. Ren Papa Ghana, subscribe to the YouTube channel Dr. Ren TV and also follow me on TikTok. Ni en kano kra nchira. MPP sha se bia, this is omo template. First, they quote scriptures and they speak in moral tones. Anytime MPP were opposition, a kwayam be faso me wabeju Wontumi no. And they quote the Bible and they speak in a moral tone. When they win power, but before we win power, no, they will win your trust with sweet words and with grand promises. Montua bane mame, mun push me na menko osua bankesi enimu, mun push me na menko Jubilee House, na se me kodu Jubilee House men dani mechi emfanchel. Officer asem we making, I'm making it up. I can play an audio of Akufo-Addo. I will gina platform so all catch me no me no say yem piano no nko eye Jubilee House na wokoduwa on dynamic and fan chire. Grand promises, sweet words, quoting the Bible. MPP template. Now what baby? Help me gain power, and I will never turn my back on you guys. But once you vote for them into office, the story changes. Yes. They begin to treat you as if you are a non-entity, as if you don't even exist. They treat you with disregard. Yes. As though you never mattered. That's how they treat you. That's how they behave towards you when they have power. They disrespect the very people they courted. Yes. It means order I am for force. Get up from your seat and greet me. Susubribi Akufo-Addo is coming. Na nanu matina nkunya. Mon sorry na mon chia me. Because kaka motobi Akufo-Addo ba. Yes. MPP for you. Look. You see, they have no respect for traditional authorities. Especially this guy. Kenneth Kuntum Kunuku Ofori-Atta. He is one of the most, he is the most wicked Ghanaian. This guy, he is the evil and devil. He is Satan embodiment. Ofori-Atta. Let me take you back and tell you. ICGC, Pastor Otabel's church, he is the one who founded the pastor's church. Yes. This guy was the financier of ICGC church, Otabel's church. Yes, you have no idea. I'm telling you today. They were the ones that gave Otabel the platform to appear on televisions and radio stations. These people. That's why I started telling you they quote the Bible. Yes. They use the Machiavellian tactics. He is the opposite. You know, we have light and we have darkness. So if there is no light, then indeed there should be darkness. He represents darkness. He is, in fact, evil. Now stay with me, because I want you to let this word sink in. Why am I saying he is the devil? When they came to power, they suffocated businesses instead of strengthening them. Notable among them, the banking cleanup exercise. Na lie? Na true. Abi? They collapsed banks, destroyed Dr. Indum's banks. Not only his banks, many other indigenous Ghanaian banks were destroyed. They turned public resources into personal loot. What belongs to you and I, what belongs to the entire nation, they turn it into their personal loot. Thank you, Pearl. They will share taxpayers' money without even thinking. It's meant to build our nation, not to loot, not to share, not to use it to go and buy a condo in America costing $3.5 million. Just a 3-bedroom flat. A 3-bedroom flat in America. You steal from the people. Yes. Whilst the nation struggles, they siphon our monies and then transfer it into foreign accounts. These people, you have no idea how wicked they are. And you know one thing? When accountability finally comes knocking, you would think that since they quote the Bible, since they preach the gospel, they will be bold to say that they will stand and face accountability. But guess what? They disappear abroad, promising once again never ever to return and face the consequences of their stewardship. Now tell me, do you still want to be part of the JB Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition? We all saw the former minister under John chapter 1's governance. Under John Mahama, his minister of finance, Setekpe, never traveled abroad to go and seek for residential permit. No, Setekpe stayed in Ghana and he went through all the questions and he answers them all. Today, Setekpe is still in Ghana. Why is this finance minister refusing to come to Ghana? Why is he refusing to come to Ghana? Adenti no person obeba Ghana. Sa wunya bonia. Oh, see, was na de wonya boni da no to bo mami e. Ususu wo utrim sa wunya boni da. Why are you running? Kenneth Kuntum Kunuku Ofori-Atta. Okronfo techi amoa. Unya boni na umbo okrono a brefie. Wanyum tufo binyo a otoye. Osi brefie. Ususu se wonya boni a. Ora ana na wo mbefia mbefesi accountability. So we see your Christo ni. O Christo ni bia believe in accountability. So why? And then I would journey. Onimboni a wayenti. And chen and beka chere mo say. And chen and beka chere mo say. Ni cousin and your friend of Gabi Asari Ochredako. It is alleged, say, Oma transfer sikebia kogu bank bi. Nombe so mko yi sikano. Sikano mo pa ko yi no. And who questions are yebusa wo mu nti wo mu ntimi nko yi sikano. Na me bisa say, aden na yebedi Ghana sikabe ko se mususu se sikano ye bodia. Aden na mo nko gi sikano. Ese sikana she. Ghana fo sika. Se ebia allegedly ususu se man wia unko ji sika no e dia ne won say the radio station ya started aye pamo nkofo in less than 2 years edwuma no ana 8 years yetumi tua bosumi bi atua nkofo ka no ene ya pamo nkofo bebre because enye me nua ban na woso sika na she. Let me stay with this guy personally. I want to tell you something. Omabusia ni nyina so omu hia. No mo tenase so mu ye meeting na. We Ofori-Atta amwetia. Akonya kase a obetene mu no. Yema we akonya eso sen Ofori-Atta amwetia. Amen kane boko na te ase. Se busuani hia Kenneth Kuntun kunu kun Ofori-Atta nanaya. Na konya wotene mu no eso sen atemabua kwahene Ofori-Atta. Yes. Your krena make achiro. We mu nananom no ana omotete amwatia Ofori-Atta ni mo. Ne nananom ana tete JB dankwade ni ko school ba UK. Ne nana. Until they revere him as a God. When they meet, when he speaks, it's final. You dare not challenge this guy's word. The true plan was to make him a president after Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Yes, that was the fact and the truth. And when Akufo-Addo failed, it was obvious that MPP, Mbeso Mesheneni. Now let me tell you this truth. 2024 election, when Gabi decided to campaign, his own cousin, Akufo-Addo, told him, my brother, I cannot guarantee your safety, even though I am the president of Ghana. I am afraid that you go and stand on a pulpit to campaign. MPP people will start throwing stones at you. So do not make your mind to campaign. When you campaign, Ghanaians will even get more angry. Tisemoteya, udrimika babontin se waede. Politics, unfane won't join EBM. This family, woman, the reason why Africa, and yet Ghana and Kwao, sometimes you people, you water down the evilness of these people. These people. What to omo any ma boni o ma yeti o ma Ghana. Mo fan say e normal no, it goes beyond Ghana. It goes beyond the borders of Accra International Airport. AIA. Yes, I'm telling you today. Let me tell you something. In 1957, when we gained independence, and the whole and the entire nation, just say, ya pamu obroni sa wonko. A free neko de, enya kra enti se payday. Yen Ghana fo na ebehwe ye hoso, ya na ebedi ye hoso. Ye be ya nkakra na ya boa ye man, na ye man ne develop. Tiemiye. 1957, 6 March, ye nyina ye ni jeye. June, July, August, Ekufuado, Ebusia, Kenneth Ofori-Atta Ebusia, Womo extended family, a Kebusiano, a Kebusiano, they all left the shores of Ghana from June, July, August, September. Now, Busiani na Oma free Ghana, Naka, Ebusiani ka Krabi, Ebusiani Tino, Omunine free Ghana, Omunine Johnny free Ghana. Omo de omani kyerɛ he omo betena United Kingdom in 1957. The lives of Gabi Asare Ochida Akunya won wo Ghana o. Ye won wo Chelsea, the city of London. And ye wo Gabi Asare Ochida. Yes. Nasem Emre Osano I was Scotland Yard anyway. Where they are winyini Usano. When I was a child, I taught as a child. But when I grew up, I put away all the childish things. But the statement, I want to inquire brim. Okoye Bibia, the ding at the Scotland Yard. Obia deserve a second chance. But TMA, this family orchestrated and did Ghana evil and destroyed the path and Africa ya take baby ani eko. Do you know why? Because Nkrumah was the torchbearer of Africa. He was the light that shined bright for the continent of Africa. When they attacked Nkrumah, got him overthrown, when they successfully succeeded in the overthrow of Nkrumah, the dream was shattered because the torchbearer, the leader, is gone. Who was going to lead the Pan-Africanism? Who was going to lead and teach us that yes, the black man is capable of managing his or her own affairs? These people never believed in the black. They never believed in the color black. They never believed in us. Yes, I'm speaking the truth to you. I'm not making any stories up. Akufo-Addo came to arrest me in the UK. He failed. Poto, a man that I sacrificed for to win in my own villages, Jomro, Evaluajura, in the Nzima districts. After he gained power, he turned his back and he wanted me to be jailed in the United Kingdom. Akufo-Addo, the wicked man. These people, we should ban them from Ghana's politics. In fact, we should ban their names from getting closer to power. This family. I say it with every breath within me. And let this video stay for posterity. They did it into Nkrumah in 1966. Give us power. Nkrumah has nothing to offer. When we gave them power in 1966, look at what they did to the nation Ghana. They destroyed Ghana. When they saw the dry dock at Tema shipyard, they said this swimming pool is too big. How foolish they are. Dry dock that repair ship, they thought it was a swimming pool. So they closed it. And Ghana stopped maintaining and repairing ship. This family, they are evil. You know, let me tell you something. Sometimes the truth must be spoken. And we must speak it loud and clear. Emra Isusana yemba abrochire ne tese obi wa abrochire wa kwantuom no o kan se bi fa Ghana ho a we take it hook, line and sinker. Oh, yeah, no correct. That is why when I do my program, I tell you that we the guns, we tell you ka babosane bo ngba we as a chere say me kan some chira also ka chira wona fifi mu na hwe no correct be bi ewo. Go and do your investigations. Do it. It's important. Research is important. 1963, something happened on the continent of Africa. The first coup d'etat. Togo, Olympia was overthrown. Which were the people who were behind Olympia's overthrow? It was these peoples, their family. These ones. The JB Danquers. They used the likes of Akufo-Addo, who was then in France, to write evil articles about Olympio. Yes. And when they succeeded in overthrowing Kwame Nkrumah's good friend Olympio in 1963, little did Nkrumah know that in the next 3 years, he was in line to be taken out of power. Yes. Iyadima became the leader of Togo. Iyadima was a good friend to Buzia and JB Dankwa. He invited Buzia in 1963. And as soon as Nkrumah was overthrown, Buzia came through the doors of Togo, entered Ghana, the NLM, the NLC during that time. These people, they are evil, they are greedy, and they are wicked, and they are bitter. If you give them power and you want to see Ghana develop, you can wait for 1 million years. They will never, ever, read my lips, never, ever change Ghana's destiny. They will rather sell us to Akwesi Abroni. These are the people. Now let me tell you something here to bust the minds of many Ghanaians, because I see foolish NPP people who don't know the history of Ghana. They come and say, did Rawlings family destroy Ghana? Let me tell you something. Many of you people don't know that the first coup d'etat that happened on the continent of Africa through Togo, Olympio being overthrown in 1963. In 1966, JB Dankwa was able to become he infiltrated the camps of Nyasingbe Iyadima. He became a very close friend of Iyadima. And guess what they did? Through the friendship, they were able to convince Rawlings' uncle, who was then the IGP of Ghana. Research, go and read it. His name is Kofi J.H. Harley. Yes, Jerry John Rawlings' uncle. J.H. Harley. He was the IGP then. I don't want to go into deep sometimes with these, because sometimes the easy minds will not understand. Yes, Akufo-Addo was a very good friend of Rawlings. Yes, the family of Akufo-Addo and Rawlings family, they were very good friends. If you don't know. You will not understand the politics of Ghana. One day I will come and describe and let you understand the deep. Yes, they were good friends. These people, what they do best is to convince you, tune your mind from something good, and they will tell you, follow us. We will make you fishers of men. And truly, they will not make you fishers of men. They will make you a fisher of evil. They will make you an evil person. I'm telling you, these people. They are the Tutsis of Ghana. Not literally. But when I say the Tutsis of Ghana, when the Englishman came, they trained these people's family. They gave them education. And then they brainwashed this family. They brainwashed this family. The Achim Ebuakwa family. The Ofori-Atta's family. They sent them abroad to educate them. And they told them that they are better than any other Ghanaian. You heard the audio? about Osafo Mafo talking about Achimebuaka people more powerful and greater than the Asantes. They felt entitled. So when Nkrumah came, these people were like, who is this boy? Who is this poor child that all of a sudden is now become a hero? They were not happy. So they wanted to be like Nkrumah. Remember, Satan wanted to be like the Most High. These evil people wanted to be like Nkrumah so bad that it turned into hatred. They hated Nkrumah with passion. Everything Nkrumah did was nothing but pure evil. These people, very evil. They will brainwash you. Yes. And they do it quietly. And they target tribes. And then they will be feeding the tribes with evil information. And they will prepare your minds. This is how they behave. It's evil people. So look at their followers. Look at the followers of NPP people. Majority of them are tribal bigots. Evil people. They don't have the mind and the heart to love the nation Ghana. Today, he has left Ghana. And he says he wants to be an American. So they should give him a residence permit. Why? Is it not these people that told us that we are not going to go to IMF? Is it not these people that told us that the black man is capable, quoting Nkrumah's words, that when sellers and whatever came, what happened to those words? It was empty. They never meant their words. They are people with no character. Whatever they speak or whatever they say, they don't mean it. Their words, their actions, and their deeds are never ever in tandem. Womo sia, womo nyo. Womo yenkwasi ampenyini fo. Womo mpe wo man no ye. Mami tumi, wudi tumi ni ma womo no ma say wo man Ghana. Womo ye ewudifo asefo. These people, womo ye very evil and wicked destroyers. Womo ntimi nyo konongo kaya. Omo ntimi nsuwa wo beje suwa ye be kan wasamsa. Look at what they are doing to John Mahama. Look at what they are doing to John Mahama. That is why Kennedy said 15 months you are complaining. You had 8 years you could not build Afari hospital. And now you are asking somebody in 15 months to build a hospital that you 8 years you could not build. That is the behavior of NPP. Tribal bigots and fools. Majority of them. No apology. I know them. Let's mention them by their names. They are nothing but evil people, wicked people. They are the destroyers of Ghana. That is why when Nkrumah came, he said, no, let us abolish people who will form political parties along the lines of tribalism. Bafwa koto na dwene kete. The Achimebuaka people went there and told him that use Ashanti region to fight Nkrumah. And he said, hey, don't worry, I will fight against Nkrumah. And then Prempeh the second told him that, hey, Nkrumah is a good man. Don't touch not my anointed. Do my prophet Nkrumah no harm. Yes, Bafo Akutu. These people control the mind of Bafo Akutu. These Achime Buakwa people. Evil people. Look at their followers. Very ugly. Their characteristics, evil. These thieves, these criminals, these orangutans, these non-entities, sons and daughters, have never meant well for the nation Ghana. Hey! When Nkrumah was building Akosombo Dam, Akufo-Addo's father told us, Ghana, we don't need Akosombo Dam. Our population is not huge. Oh, why are you building Akosombo Dam? Today, they are the ones that benefit from Akosombo Dam the most. Yes, today, they are the ones benefiting from the Akosombo Dam. When Nkrumah was building Tema motorway, oh, come on, why are you building motorway? In fact, Ashaiman was supposed to be the industrial hub in the whole of Greater Accra. Yes. And these evil, these sons and daughters of lies and deceit, guess what? Nkrumah know that these people are people who are evil and destroyers and wicked people. I want my MPP people to share my video. Let it go to the MPP camp. Wicked, evil people. Hey! Do you know what these people have done to the nation Ghana? The development, they sabotage Ghana's development. Hey! We will tell the story as it is. Now let me share with you a true story that my own grand-uncle told me. My own uncle told me. Yes, my uncle. My father's cousin. He told me. My own cousins, they know the story. My uncle was the man that Nkrumah died in his hands. Yes, my uncle. Nkrumah died in my uncle's hands. And guess what? This guy's auntie, her name is Victoria Ofori-Atta. In fact, she was the woman that Nkrumah was supposed to marry. Victoria Ofori-Atta. One fine morning, Auntie Vicky told Nkrumah that my brothers have planned to unalive you, Nkrumah. You are too wise. You speak knowledge they cannot comprehend. So you have become a hater of them. But I love you, Kwame. I want to tell you this. Be very careful whenever you are in the midst of my own siblings. Victoria Ofori-Atta. Yes. This guy's father's sister told Nkrumah. Wicked people. Evil people. They hated Nkrumah's knowledge. They hated Nkrumah so bad. Haters of good things. Witches and wizards. They are not lovers of good things. When Nkrumah wanted nice things, they were not in support. When Nkrumah was building Tema Township, they did not like it. They wanted to see Ghanaians suffer so that we will hail them. That these are the ones that have returned from abroad. We will go and worship them and bow down to them. These non-entities, these orangutans, These evil people, they are the reason why we are not moving forward. Anybody that joins them, you become evil. Even with your good intention, join these JB Dankwa Dombo people. And I promise you, you will become an evil person. We will continuously share this story over and over and over again, like the way we go to church to listen to the Bible. The Bible is never an old story. We will share the stories that the unborn generation will come and realize and know who these people are, the enemies of Ghana's progress. Yes, if we knew that these people were the enemies, we would have advised ourselves. I'm telling you the gospel truth. My uncle told me that my nephew, let me tell you this. These people were the ones that killed your grandfather. The first bomb in Ghana, which people were behind it? The Kulungungu bombing. They did not even care whether the bomb was going to kill children and innocent people. They never cared. Vampires, bloodsuckers. They never cared about the young ones. And they threw the bomb and it killed young children. These people never cared. This is the family that we are talking about. Make no mistake. And never think of giving the power to anybody associated with the JB Dankwa, the Dombos, the Buziers, for they are nothing but evil people. They kill young people. When they get power too, they cannot give us what we want. At least, if you were destroying somebody and you got the chance, come and do exploit than the person so that we can say that, oh, these people, they are far better than Kwame Nkrumah. Oh, the Nzema man is nothing, but these people have come to show that they are much better than Nkrumah. When we gave them the power, all that they are good at is to fulfill scriptures. John 10:10. They are thieves who came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is their template. That is their achievement. This is their record. Thieves. And whenever they steal, they run away, never to return. Never to return. These thieves, these evil ones, these bloodsuckers who quote the Bible, who tell us, vote for me, and I will turn water into wine. Vote for me, and I will turn your tap water into honey and milk. These thieves with their sweet mouths, these vampires, these snakes, these agama lizards, these are the people. Scorpions, snakes, who always change their colors. They quote the Bible. Did you know here Ken Ofori-Atta quoting Bible on the floor of Parliament? Ken Ofori-Atta was quoting the Bible. Let me remind you once again. Satan, Lucifer, also quote Bible. So do not be shocked when you hear people like Kenneth Ofori-Atta. Do not be surprised when you hear people like Kenneth Ofori-Atta quoting the Bible. For even Satan was once upon a time a chorister in heaven. When he wanted to be like the Most High, he was kicked and sent away. Even if we are to go with a story, let me tell you, that the JB Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition is made up of 3 evil minds who don't have nothing good to offer Ghana. We have seen their record. They took the dollar from 4 cedis and left it at 17 cedis. Yes, we know their record. We gave them Saglame and they destroyed it. We know their record. We gave them Afari and they could not complete it. We know their record. Yes, we know their record. And we have to drum it home for the unborn generation to come up. One day, when they come, they will watch this video and they will take the advice. Because meneme koname sano chiohe. In short, when you see these thieves, please flee. Do not get closer to them, for hence you become like them. They will indoctrinate you, and they will use you like the way they used Chairman Wontumi, and today he is crying. Remember, Chairman Wontumi also quotes the Bible. He will always tell you, let us pray in Hebrew. If you follow them, they will make you a preacher of the gospel. And then in the night, you become an armed robber. Yes, Kenneth Kuntum Kunuku Ofori-Atta was preaching the Bible. Yes, quoting the Bible. But at night, he was the demon who was stealing from us, who was stealing our monies. These are the thieves. These be they. You have to be mindful of them. Gospel of lies, Lady Abigail. These be they. Thieves, always wearing white. When he leaves the shores of Ghana, he wears the Santiago boots with his backpack, walking on the streets of Manhattan. When I met this man here in London at a restaurant, he was chewing chicken and he was cracking the bones. Crack. And this man was telling Ghanaians that he was sick in bed, lying in bed in a hospital in America. Hey! Not knowing he was somewhere in London, Baker Street, Phoenix restaurant, eating and chewing bones and cracking them. And this Kenneth Kuntum Kunuku Ofori-Atta told Ghanaians that he was sick and about to die. And so Ghanaians should pray for him, whether you like it or not. If he doesn't come, you have to understand that is the behavior of NPP people. 2028, if you vote for them, if you vote for them, they will steal from you and they will run away, never to return to face accountability. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go, I have to leave you with these prayers. And this prayer is very powerful. And I want you to take notice of this. And this prayer is coming from no other than Wontumi. Let's listen to him as he prays for us.
Yah of Israel, 94. Shamak Israel Yehovah, Elahenu Yehovah. Ofori-Atta et Yehovah, Elohika bika luvika, uvika naveshika, uvika miyodika, todi yashach. Amen. Ye bompaye, Shamak Israel Yehovah, Elahenu Yehovah. Yah of Israel, 94. Shamak Israel Yehovah, Elahenu Yehovah Ekat. Ofori-Atta et Yehovah, Elohika bika luvika, uvika naveshika, uvika miyodika, todi yashach. Amen.
Menso me bompaye wanyame ja nyame oba nyame hon konkrodin mu nyankopon Ghana nyankopon me bompaye kyerɛw se jaja wotena kwanyam a wodi Wontumi asem mano akokudro ene ahodene na 15 years a opeso o ma chema Wontumi no on time se no mfa bi nka ho na nye 30 years no mfa hard labor emfa nka ho na Wontumi enkonsa wom 30 years with hard labor. We na besere wo Ghana fo nyina di mu. Amen. Abusian, follow me on TikTok and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Nyame aduma yede ochina so de ebebrem. Mo amobaya mobeboa me ema dwumedi ne ekoso me amenua Martin Luther King, Pearl, Lady Abigail, Florence, Munina, Meda Munina Masi, YouTube for Yinanzo, Johnny Woods, Meda Munina Masi. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I want to get to 10K subscribers. Help me, let's get to 10K subscribers. And also let me tell you, what will you know, Miami Bra, Rocky Dawuni will be in town. So if you want some tickets to attend Rocky Dawuni's the concert in the night in some of the clubs, please do contact me. Let's support our brother. And also Ghana card. So try and also get your Ghana card. Dublin, Her Excellency Zita, Bad Dublin. Inti bomodia uru nya Ghana card. Bomodia. Why bomodia? Abusia, Madam Munina Amasi. Take good care of yourselves and see you guys soon.